Yo, Deuterino.
Yo, Debo.
What's cracking with you, man?
Just recovering from that sugar rush. Had the trick-or-treaters yesterday, and every now and then I just go out and tax the candy bowl a little bit.
What is the going rate for tax on Candy being the operator and overseer of the golden and chocolate fountains that you have there in the front?
I mean, basically anytime, it was like it was like an old oligarchy or something. Anytime I needed something from the community, I would just go take it. And tough luck for them.
It was just one of those things.
That's the way this works. So I was watching football, and if I want a little Kit Kat or a peanut butter cup, then I just walk out there, I grab that, and I go back and watch a football game.
That reminds me something about football. You normally do a couple things with football, and I got to be honest with you. It's been a while. So you know what I did? Here we go. All right, let me get this all straightened up here.
You got some construction.
Here we go. No, I got it working now. Okay, there you go. We can flush that thing now. There was a clog in the toilet, and I want to make sure we can get this thing all unclogged because I'm sure that you, my friend, have some toilet bowl suggestions. No, these are real things. These are things that already happened.
These are real things that already happened. Every week we go through and eliminate one team who is not going to win the Super Bowl because everybody can tell you who is. So we tell you who is not. So to catch up, we flushed the Atlanta Falcons in week 6. We flushed the San Francisco 49ers in week 7. And week 8, we are flushing after a victory, which is unprecedented. We are flushing the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, no!
Apologies to our main man.
Oh, no, don't do it, duder. Don't do it.
Yeah, we got to flush them. They're down the toilet after a victory.
Oh man, look at this, the wings and the green.
Yeah.
Is that people from, what are they, Seattle? No, that's the Seahawks. Close enough. Yeah. I mean, just okay. So they're gone. So there's the Mr. Jacoby's going to be a little offended by that. But I mean, do you think he would agree? Do you think he would agree? Do you think that if you had him here, I mean, I know his heart's in the wrong place. If he was sitting here, would he agree with you, or would he have to take? You know what? I'm just going to go and jump on in, flush myself down, call it a day.
If he answered with his head, he would agree. If he answered with his heart, he's gonna argue till his dying day.
Well, that's what you got to do. I guess that's how you got to take it out, dude. We had some homework over the weekend.
Man, did we?
And it was some interesting homework, but I'm actually interested in how are you feeling today? That is an honest question given the homework that we had today. And I'll give a little insight to saying our homework this weekend was to do a little research, do a little background, and to dig a little deeper into our man Dave Chapelle and to see, what you think. I mean, the controversy is out there. So how you feeling, brother, and how you doing? Give me whatnot.
Dave Chapelle, my all-time favorite comedian. We had a good show meeting, production meeting last week before I had watched The Closer, after you had watched The Closer.
Yeah.
And I brought to you all the controversy. And I'll admit, today I'm feeling a little confused and a little relieved. And I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to give you as much credit as you deserve.
No.
Simply because of our friendship.
Right on.
But when we were having the discussion, and I was giving you all of the talking points from the controversy.
Yeah. Right.
You kept saying one thing.
One thing. I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page.
Only.
Yeah. One thing only. Yeah.
Watch the special before you get upset. Just watch it. Because everything I was saying to you,
right,
you were saying he acknowledged in the special.
100%.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Here is what I have to say about that. And then you were 100% right.
Right. Now,
I watched the special. I did not want to like it. I wanted Dave Chappelle's my favorite comedian.
You did not want to like it because it wasn't going to be funny, or because you didn't like the comedian, or you're walking into a room like, who's this guy? You walked into that room like, I'm ready. Fine. But granted, on the shoulder was the other guy going, Josh, are you listening, sir? Are you paying attention to this guy and what he's about to say about this new land that he's gonna bring out? So I ask you, Duder, how you feeling, man? How did the show go? And what are your thoughts now after having seen the Dave Chapelle controversy special, as it's been well known? And I get that. I mean, obviously, you see now in our conversation, as I had to persistently ask if he was punching down on the people and if there was down punching being done. And you see the special. And again, I had, what is the word? I had clairvoyancy of timeline. Mm-hmm. I had that in my favor, which was, I mean, in our relationship, I just enjoyed it. It was wonderful to just enjoy, and I appreciate having our relationship to be able to do that. However, I knew that you were going to go watch the special, and I knew that you were going to be able to come back here today and talk about punching down on his people. And I know that you have a little bit of history in Dave Chapelle. I'm going to tell you, I went back and did the 2017 one, to go ahead and give me a little bit of more basis on, you know, where we were and where we were progressing with his jokes. But, dude, I'm going to give it to you. What did you think about the Dave Chapelle? I forget the new name of the
closer.
There you go, the closer. What did you think of the special, man?
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought it was the best of his 3 Netflix specials.
Wow, those are big words. Those are big words. Yeah. Hey, G, check the ratings, man. Make sure they don't cancel us just on that statement alone. Okay. Make sure we're okay. We're still on. We're still on the air. No, we're still good.
If we had more than 7 listeners, we might be canceled.
All right, go ahead.
I thought it was the best of the 3, and I went in with that skeptical eye. I went in magnifying glass, like I'm say some shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down. Yeah. A little notepad. I'm gonna write down all the fucked up shit you're about to say.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. And then I was watching it. And I was just like, that's funny. That's good.
That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, that wasn't funny, but I understand.
That was, I understand what you're doing with that one. Yeah. That's a joke, sir. That's a joke right there. Yeah. Okay. All right.
And the entire special. Not one point was I like, oh, that's fucked up, or oh, I'm offended, or oh, I didn't like that. None of those emotions. Okay, and I had them cocked and loaded.
Yeah,
I was ready.
Yeah.
I was like, one fuck up, bro.
And you got to count.
And he skated clean.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then he got to the very end, because there's a part where you think it's the end.
Yeah.
And then he gets into the Daphne stuff.
Right on. Yeah.
And he gets into the Daphne stuff, and I'm like, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I got you now. And nothing. It was good.
It was good.
It was well, everything I said to you about what I liked about his previous specials, they were well thought out. They were planned. Yeah. He dug deeper than the low-hanging fruit to actually get into, you know, understanding the not just the joke, but the stereotypes and the reasons for, you know, people to have negative feelings or hate towards certain communities. He dug into all of that, which I didn't think he did in the first 2 Netflix specials.
Definitely did not. No, yeah.
But I told you in the beginning when you first asked me, I was confused and relieved. So relieved because it was good. My favorite comedian made a good special. I enjoyed it. I wasn't upset. Confused because I live my life as a define your class white male.
There you go. Right? You like, define they're who I am.
There's not a whole lot of minority. I am half Native American,
right?
But Native Americans are viewed as past tense in this country. You know,
you were a citizen
who used to live here, and now it's white people. So I don't get the benefit of that minority. I look white.
Give that guy a TP. You know,
right. And I look white, so I benefit from that. So I don't have any of the minority struggle to relate to. So I'm confused in the stance that obviously I hear what the trans community, what the LGBTQ community is saying.
Did you get it right?
I got it right. It's hard to go Q community. That's a tough tongue twister. Usually I go LGBTQIA because that's the whole acronym.
Right.
But I fucked it up in this case.
I don't see, because on principle, I don't say it. And it's a different principle than most people think. Right, exactly. I'm dyslexic. So on principle, I don't say it because I know it's going to come out wrong.
You're going to fuck it up.
I'm going to fuck it up from the beginning. But I'm not going to fuck up Dave Chappelle's name. So I'm not going to say their name. because if I say their name and I fuck it up, then I'm taking the dig at them. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and not try to say the name, because if I do, I'm just going to let dude bring it out, because it's just not going to come out right. It's going to be letters and it's not. Yeah, but go ahead. Confused.
So obviously, I'm not a part of a marginalized community.
Right on. Yeah.
I'm trying to be an ally to marginalized communities, because if you don't have straight white males pushing the movement forward, it's really hard to make headway.
I just want to make sure. But what if we had gay white males? Would it be easier to make headway? Because you said straight. I was just taking a side. Never mind. Keep going. Never mind.
It wouldn't be easier. And Chapelle references that. In
the he did. Sure did. Yeah, he did. No, I know. I was. You're right.
No, but I mean,
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Right or wrong.
Right or wrong.
And usually wrong. Straight white men have the majority and the power in this country, and if you don't get them to at least acknowledge your struggle, usually it doesn't get acknowledged. Not me, but just as a majority.
Spoken from a Native American.
Right, exactly. Spoken from a past tense, someone who's looked at past tense, like, yeah, Native American, yeah, we studied those. Like, what? No, bro, I'm right here. You didn't study me at all.
Just try to go to Alaska and find an Eskimo. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, they're there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure they're there.
Yeah.
But, you walk into the grocery store and they're not like, hi, we're an Eskimo chilling in an igloo, or maybe they are. I've been to Alaska.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But anyway, so coming from not a marginalized viewpoint, I wonder, because I'm trying to be a good ally to everybody.
Right.
I wonder if the tables were turned. And G mentioned this. He doesn't like to watch Chapelle's shows because of his use of the N-word. And G's black, and it's just his preference.
A little deeper than G's black, but yes, you're right.
Well, I mean, it's important to point out that it's not a white dude saying, "Oh, I don't like him using the N-word."
Right. Okay, I can see. Yeah. G's got a solid scar on the N-word. That makes me not say the N-word around G, and I don't give a fuck. I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. But I mean, that's another backstory. But anyway, as him.
So if it was, so I'm confused.
G, are you cool, man? You having a headache just hearing us talk about this? Is that what it is? It's like just listen to G. G is just like, are you guys serious? Are you guys for real on this? Because I want to get the your point, and we're coming to it because it's serious about this.
I'm almost done here.
Okay,
but G has me worried because I feel like he thinks I'm about to step in it. I think I'm about to step in it.
I think you're both right.
But I'm gonna step in it. I'm going all
step in it, buddy. Yeah. Put your face in it, man. Yeah.
So if it was reversed, if it was a comedian, a non-black comedian standing up there making well thought out intellectual observations that were sharp and stung a little bit about the black community, would that be received better or worse than the way Chapelle's special was received? And would you feel differently about it, that it's your community being targeted versus someone else's?
That's not half bad, duder. That's not half bad. That's a good conclusion of thought and point. You're taking someone and you're saying, you, sir, are someone who has felt the minority struggle. And if someone opposite of you, not the same, okay, opposite,
right.
something that you can feel a pinch from. You don't feel the pinch necessarily all the time from the same. Your brother hits you. Sometimes you say, hey, he hit me. And your dad says, shut up. It's your brother. He's your brother, man. You're fine. Like, it's not even going to be a big deal. I know he didn't hurt you, or he didn't mean to hurt you. One of the two. If it's somebody else comes in the family and just slaps my kid, we go, this is an issue, this is a problem. This can't happen. You can't come in here and hurt us. You know, that happens, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's okay. All right. That's where we're okay. Oh, wow. We're just changing it up. Okay, I like it. So that's what you're coming at me with. You're saying so if someone's going to try to offend you who's not a part of your family and doesn't understand your struggles, if they came at me with, are we just talking a joke that offends me? Is that we're gonna, because it's difficult to do, but we're gonna say a joke that offends me, right? Tax on to my struggle rather. You know.
Yeah, you and I are watching Chapelle stand up there and say that he is transphobic repeatedly. Now it's part of the joke. You're in on the joke. He's saying it because he's been called that.
Right.
But if someone was standing up there, if a white comedian was standing up there saying, "Yeah, I'm racist,"
I'm racist,
and then
I'm blackphobic,
then, I'm blackphobic, and then 45% of their jokes were targeted at the black community,
right?
And whether or not they were well thought out,
right,
or low hanging fruit,
right,
it still would hit. I feel like it still would hit differently.
I'm offended of how well thought out you have this point, Duder. It's fairly rounded, and I because I agree with you 100% that if I saw a white dude on stage talking shit, because you're not going to get on stage and be suit and tie, okay? It's just not going to come out. And he was trying to cut. And maybe he used to be on Seinfeld and be on stage.
And then back to our production meeting.
And then he starts to cut. He starts to just whip. I'm sure, like in the audience that day, at some point it wasn't funny. I'm sure it cut, and I'm sure that even for Dave, he spoke on how people have been cut by him mid-show, and took that cut and just left and said, "Hey." So you're right, Duder. I would definitely feel at least and minimum uncomfortable. Instantaneously, 100%, I would feel the uncomfort. Or in my situation, I might want to make the room feel better, because I might feel the weight of the room and the eyes start turning in on me and be like, "Hey, he said a nigger joke. Did you hear that, Dwayne?"
Especially if it's a bunch of white dudes. Yeah, they're all looking at you.
Yeah, and you're just going,
"Is that cool?
Is that are we all right here? Is everybody okay?
Are we allowed to laugh at that?"
Yeah, and so I'd be uncomfortable, and so I would be in the predicament. I would be there. So Duder, with that, I went back into 17. I'm going to take us off of this one, and went back to the 17 one, and he tells jokes, and he's a comedian. These are some things. These are some cards that we give him to tell ourselves that what he's doing is specific. And then we got into before we got into like Bill Cosby, and we got into Michael Jackson. And we talked about celebrities and their professional life and their what's the difference?
Separate from the art.
Okay, but as a comedian, the art and the artist are a little too close to fully separate. I mean, it's not a picture. You don't hang it on the wall. The moment that you're done looking at Picasso, you can pull it down. If we find out that Picasso touched children, you can burn his painting. But at the best,
pull it out of the museum.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
At the best, as a comedian, you can get up and walk out. Okay, that's just what you got. Like, you're a comedian, you get up and walk out. Now, he records that. Can't necessarily walk out of that, but you can refuse it. You can just say, I don't want it. That's not my flavor of ice cream. I choose differently. But the question is, when you say Rocky Racist Road and people got to go to the store and not choose Rocky Racist Road, and my son has to ask me, "Dad, how come we can't have Rocky Racist Road?" And
everybody else
has. You do have something that is in the community that's real and live and living. You can't just deny it because you've decided to turn the other cheek. It's actually there, and so this is where we're with the artist of a comedian versus other art forms. It's a different art form, and we give you a card. It's called a comedian. We say he's going to say stupid shit. He's going to say certain types of things that offend you. These are cards we give comedians, right? We say these things about them. But then I'm going to go ahead and bring up another guy called Andrew Dice Clay, who in his time, the word controversial would go ahead and be 100. But all he did was grab his dick and say motherfucker. That was his straight thing. Like, he got up there, he did that, he said the motherfucker, and then Andrew Dice Clay. And people chose to, not listen to him or say that he offends me. But it wasn't a culture. It wasn't a people. It wasn't my son asking me questions that makes it define it. It will be defined whether you choose it to be or not. The only point for a comedian at that point is to be silenced, right? The only thing you can do to a comedian is silence that person. He's not allowed to speak anymore. We live in freedoms. So, that's not happening, right? So where are we at with Dave? I'm a little bit, I actually left the first meeting different because obviously I was really trying to play the card. I really wanted you to see the card. It was interesting to see it. But I, after going back and then coming back and then, knowing one thing, I know why G doesn't like the N-word. I know why, right? So that bugs me that he would listen to Dave and hear it. I got to be honest. Like it's a weird new feeling that I have, and I think I dropped it a minute ago, but it's just this weird thing. I'm like, yeah, I know what he's been through. I know why it offends him. I know why. Right. You don't know why. He doesn't know why. He doesn't know why. I know why it offends him. And it's interestingly that he's subjected to it. And I'm wondering in that sense, right, that here's the comedian, he's up on stage, and then my man's over here like, yeah, let's talk about that again. Let's bring up that memory again. And I can't imagine the transgender community feels any different. Whether it's for a friend or personally, I can't feel like they feel any different. You asked me, what do you think about the special, Dwayne? I was like, well, it was funny. He told jokes.
Right.
Yeah, it was funny. He told jokes.
I mean, we're definitely in a time and place with society where it's got to be a lot harder to be a comedian because everyone now has access to voice their opinion. And because everyone now has access to voice their opinion, people can rally around being offended.
But does that mean that they weren't offended yesterday, or they just weren't able to have a voice more powerful than the comedian?
I think they weren't able to have a voice on par with the comedian. You could have been, we rented Eddie Murphy Raw, went home, put it in the VHS,
right?
And you, me, and Tim, if one of us was offended,
right,
we only had two other people to talk to.
yeah.
And like, if I boycotted Eddie Murphy because I was offended because he stuck a G.I. Joe up his ass,
right,
like that affects nobody.
Yeah,
that only punishes me.
Right.
But now, because of social media, because where society and technology is, people have a voice at least equal to whoever it is that they're offended by, or, on a positive note, whoever it is they appreciate. And that's, kind of how you saw Obama get the groundswell of support was through grassroots and social media. So it can go both ways, but now we're having this discussion about cancel culture.
Right.
And I think that's because the offended voice now has power, now can be heard. And that's got to make it a lot harder to do a job like be a comedian when for, I don't know, how long has there been comedy? 2,000 years? Longer?
Ever since shit was bad, someone made fun of it.
Right. So for 99.9% of that, you didn't have to hear, you could avoid the feedback.
Right.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, close enough.
And now you can't.
G, I am interested. And I'm going to clear some space over here in the front for you because I want to get your take. I can't imagine that you went and listened to the Dave Chapelle special, but after hearing and possibly, and I'm sure into some kind of controversy, understanding and hearing what's going on, what are your thoughts, G, about this?
I still haven't listened to the Dave Chapelle show special. So I don't have a really concrete opinion about it. Like I said, like you were saying, I don't listen to Dave Chapelle. I don't listen to a lot of stuff because of the N-word.
Right.
And it excludes me from a lot of stuff.
Right.
And I don't mind it, but that's my personal choice.
Right.
And I'm not, I tell people, I don't like this. Don't do it around me.
Yeah.
But I understand if you're around everybody else and they do it, okay, I'm gonna have to suck it up because it's just my feelings. But it it it's still bothersome that people don't get it.
Yeah.
And I could see that the trans people might be saying the same thing.
That would make. I mean, that makes sense to me. That they're saying the same thing in a lot of ways. That something.
Yeah.
Hey, man, a lot of people don't get it when someone says "ow."
Yeah.
Someone says "ow" and they say, "Stop playing, man. I didn't hurt you." And you,
Yeah.
and you
And
just,
that didn't hurt. That didn't hurt.
That didn't hurt.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
And so I feel that a lot of times
but it's an actual feeling. You can't, and in therapy, they always tell you can't deny or disvalue someone else's feeling because that's how they feel.
Right.
And as a parent, you learn you can't disvalue your child's feeling.
I try often. I just want to be honest. I try often to be no. But
it's sometimes it'll work, sometimes it don't work, but most of the times you want to be there for your child,
right?
And go, okay, I understand that you think this hurts, but when you're dealing with words, people don't see, I think verbal abuse just started making a big impact after old girl chopped off her husband's penis.
Yeah.
You said the public learned to watch their mouth after some dude's dick got cut off.
Man.
that brought the whole verbal abuse to the forefront right there.
It was like you just can't say whatever the fuck you want to say, man. She'll chop your dick off. Okay.
Yeah. She's like old boy from Office Space. Okay, I'm gonna burn the building down.
Yeah,
if
pretty much.
One more time. I told them that if he moves me, I'm gonna burn the building, and they moved him, and he burned the building down.
Stapler.
Have you seen my stapler?
Stapler.
Yeah. I mean, people have a long history of people as a whole of discounting things they can't see. Right.
Exactly.
Feelings are not something you can see. You got to take somebody's word for it.
Yeah.
Men
COVID, don't do that well.
COVID is not something you can see, right? If it was pox on your face,
if you had
people
some kind of
reacted
scar, everybody
totally
would have been vaccinated.
Right. Mental health, not something you can see. And so we're just now, 2021, just now starting to have the discussion
about
because people are like, wait a minute, are you sure this is a real thing? I can't see it, feel it, or touch it, but you're telling me you're depressed.
And I still had a police officer who works on Skid Row say, if you're an athlete, you should, and you're at this level of your game, tough it out. They're like, no, you work on Skid Row. You should have a little bit more empathy when it comes to mental health issues. Because there's a breaking point. I'm sorry, there's a breaking point for everybody.
That's right.
Lorena Bobbitt found her breaking point.
All right, so I have a question. I have two questions, and again, I may step in it, but I'm gonna take the lead from Chapelle, and I'm just gonna go all the way here.
Just gonna put it in there,
and hopefully we're recording this and not doing it live. So first question, and again, this is for both of you because.
For the black people in the audience, that we'd like to ask a question, please. Just the black people. Everybody else, sit down. Just the black people. Yes.
Yeah. Just the black people, stand up, please. So first question, and this is gonna be maybe a hard question to answer, and I'm not pinning anybody to the answer. I need this answer to get to my next question. Is the black experience in America not that we should compare? Is it the worst? Is it like the most offended or the worst has been done to you? If you were to rank, Not that we should.
Go ahead, G.
But
I got one or two. Yeah. Go ahead, G.
No, it's not the worst. I think the worst experience would have been the Native Americans that were already here and being called savage when they weren't. If it wasn't for the Native Americans showing people how to live in this country, there wouldn't be this country. And then for them to turn around and scam and steal and kill and label and use religion as a reason to kill.
White people do that to everybody.
It's just one of those. I don't think our experience was, we got kidnapped from our own land, but our own people sold us. And then we got brought over here and over to the islands and all that.
I was gonna say there's three people I feel that have the worst American experience.
Okay, go for it. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and be on the side with black people. Maybe at number 3. We're gonna rank the black people number 3. All right.
We're doing high five.
Yeah. Because exactly, racist fucking problems. Okay, and I'm gonna hook the white man up. I'm just gonna let him know. But we're gonna start off with the brothers. We put them on boats, shackled them, brought them over here, and but they didn't pay taxes, so fuck them. The next after that, we showed up here and then said, "This is mine," and the Indians were like, "Nah." They were like, we were like, "Yes," and they were like, "Go over there," and they were like, "How?" And we showed them, and it was fucked up, right? But we did that to the Indians. We put them over there. Okay. So the black people got it fucked up. The Indians got it fucked up. What about the white man that showed up and said, "I'm Irish"? And they were like, "Fuck you too. Fuck you too, you white guy. I don't give a shit if you're fucking Irish."
Bro.
Yeah, too late. We're already here, bitch. We're already here. And I was
my
like,
number one would have been the Mexicans.
well, I mean, listen, I always say,
you may be white, but you're poor. Poor first.
Look white. You don't. I mean, the Mexicans had a hard time. I got to give much respect to the Mexicans because during the Freedom Riders, they got hung and lynched with the brothers.
No one else wanted it more than them. I'll say that because they still keep looking north. Like, fuck it, let's just try it out. I actually think that most Canadians are actually South American and Mexicans that have just said fuck it and passed United States altogether.
Didn't catch me.
Well, I mean, Ted Cruz.
Just going. Yeah, they were like, Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz right there. He's
Raphael Cruz.
There you go. All right, second question.
So I needed that to get to this.
Right.
So any of those communities who've been obviously discounted for a long time in this country in one way or another, does that give them extra leeway to then make fun of other communities? Like G said, he put Native Americans at number 1. So if a Native American comedian went up there and like I asked you earlier, was making jokes about the black community, does that give them more leeway because they can be like, look, bitch, they kicked us off our land for you, because Dave Chapelle did that a lot in his special, and he compared the struggle of the black community to the struggle of the gay community and anybody else he was punching at. I'm not saying he was punching down anymore because I've watched it. I feel like it was a fair fight. It was a level playing field. My man is punching straight ahead. But is that because he can reference the way his community has been treated as ammo almost to go at someone else?
My big thing is the people who've had it worse in this country is a minority gay person. They
double whammy.
Yeah, they've suffered
just can't
the
win.
longest, and they've had it the worse than anyone else in this country. I mean, if you're a minority, you're already done.
How about a trans Native American?
Gay,
is what you're saying?
Or if you're cross-dresser, or if you like wearing ladies' underwear.
Shout out to all the trans Native Americans. If you're out there,
Thank you.
Dude and Debo at Gmail.
And there's a lot of them.
There's happy to talk to you.
There's a whole community out there. And if you look at the history, you're looking at Langston Hughes, you're looking at Hoover, and their issues.
All of those.
Hoover was able to overcome because he became the head of the FBI. But if you're looking at Langston Hughes, who had to go into hiding, and he's one of the most prolific minority writers and poets of our age. So it's always a different experience if you're a minority and you're gay versus being white and gay. A minority and you're trans versus being white and trans. It's always going to be
black and
harder
white.
if you're a minority blank.
Yeah. But does that give you leeway to then make fun of other groups?
If you decide to make fun of someone else as that, it's not a good thing for me. It's not. I don't see it as a positive thing because you know the experience, and I could see making fun of the experience itself, but not making fun of the people who have to live the experience.
I don't know. To answer your question more directly, Duder, I don't know if it gives you a card.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it gives you a card. For me, you don't get a card for it. I'm not going to give you a card and say, all right, you black and gay, you're black and trans, you can make fun. No.
You show up at the state building and you're like, I'm black and trans and poor. And they're like, here's your 3 cards.
I'm not going to give you a card for that. I'm going to say, I'm sorry. I understand I can empathize with your struggle. But you're still not using the N-word around.
So what you were saying, I think what you were trying to get to, Duder, is that if you have a struggles card, right? If you have a struggles card and you get on stage, do you receive empathy from the audience to say whatever the fuck you want to say, right? And the answer to the question is yes. Is that appropriate, right? Or you can go into that one.
That's a different question.
Yeah, totally different.
Should you is different than can you?
Is. And I tell you, and is. I mean, you're gonna get that from the audience. But like you said, if you go up there and you say, "But my family's an Irish American, and we were hated on."
Yeah.
We got here in this country. They spit on us, and they wouldn't give us nothing. And the white people just stuck us out in the cold, and they would just look at you like, but you're white, dude.
But you're white. Yeah.
You're still white, bro.
You're still white.
You're still white. I don't know what and
I don't know. Tell you.
What does that? What does that say though? Like that's okay. Not right at all. But we're gonna not right. It's so.
And there's way more. There's way more lower middle class and disenfranchised white people in this country than there are rich white people in this country.
And Duder, maybe we should get a flag and we should go promote for the poor white people that don't have a voice. Is that what you're saying?
They were never interned. They were never interned in their country. They were never considered 3/5 of a cow in your country.
That's right.
They were never denied the vote in your country.
Yeah.
They were never placed in separate arrangements like the projects or reservations in their own country. They were never lynched in their country. I
mean, pirates.
Well, now I feel dumb for asking.
I mean,
you know what's something I realized the other day, gentlemen, is I would much rather be wrong to you two than to most other people out there in the world. So not a bad one. Guys, I'm going to take this away from you and go ahead and see. I mean, I'm unsure if it's possible to change the direction of such a strong, in there. We're going to take some breathe music right here, gentlemen.
Woo-saw.
Bring it back here. Yeah, get the shoulders right?
Yeah, loosen that tension up.
Yeah, get some of that Dave Chapelle off you. Yeah. Oh, God bless you, Dave. I hope it all works out, and I hope they don't cancel you, but not my choice. I don't have it's not in my fingers, man. Good luck to it. We actually have a full show, even though we've already taken up 40 minutes of your time. And we're going to go ahead and give it a shot and try to attack something for you. Duder, I'm filled with cheer. I'm happy. I've had a good time, but I still want to attack. I'm reminded of the Japanese when they are talking to the Americans while planning Pearl Harbor. You see, They were like, this is going to work out. No, it's not. So like I'm excited about holidays, but I want to take them down, dude. I want to take holidays down a little bit. Do you like holidays?
Yeah, I like holidays. I don't get overboard. I don't get terribly excited for the holidays, but once they get here, I kind of get caught up in the vibe, and I enjoy certainly having the day off, spending it with family, and whatever little festivities we can do. Have a meal themed after the holiday. Thanksgiving, despite my heritage, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because of the meal.
Wow.
So yeah, I get into it more along those lines.
Okay, so for me, holidays I love holidays, man. I mean, we just had one yesterday, Halloween.
Good one.
Yeah, really good one. I mean, matter of fact, I was walking up and down the street, and they my neighborhood stepped it up this year. They got the blow up things that and you got like the dolls. But one guy down the street, man, he did it, man. There's a huge pumpkin scary dude, like 12 feet tall. Like you go to Home Depot and you're like, that one? He picked it. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that one. He didn't stop there.
Sir, that one's $300.
Yeah. One day a year, I got this. And so he had like like pumpkin children in the front, a clown face. You know what I mean? I started freaking out midweek. Like we started going by the house, like after he just kept going, and it was like pig face, clown face man, and it was like I was going by this. My kids are like, Daddy, that's creepy. And I'm like, you guys, I'm actually with you. That's kind of. So I had to step up my game, dude. I had to go out and make my neighborhood be scary and see some scary ass shit. So I went out and I bought me a sign with 2020 on it. And I put a drinking fountain in front of my yard, and I put the 2020 sign on the bottom, and I thought that was the scariest shit that you could see. You just walk up,
a drinking fountain in the middle of COVID.
I mean,
that's a horror story.
I was like, try that, kid. You think Pumpkin Man's bad? Have a drink. Yeah. Have a drink.
I didn't go quite that far. I got the light that you get at Home Depot that projects the stuff onto your garage. So it was like the Nightmare Before Christmas characters.
Oh, nice.
And they're, flying all over the garage door. And then we got some like light up pumpkins that, have different rotations or rhythms to the way that they light up, and they're kind of scary. So we just did that.
Gee, did you guys have a good time last night? Holiday?
It's not a holiday for me.
Roger that. Okay.
There you go.
So in the idea of holidays, I enjoy them. I think they're good. I think they're fine. I think most people like to have a good time. But
do you like all holidays?
Okay. Well, okay. So here we go. My question to start is, what is a holiday? I need us to first define it to make sure we can live within some motherfucking boundaries. Okay. I don't mind going a little to the left. I don't mind going a little to the right. But motherfucker, can we get some standards, okay? Can we bring some shit in to have to, want to, will do, okay, when it comes to holidays?
Is this pushback on now every day is some type of day?
This is
like National Donut Day, this is Scratch Your Cat's Head Day.
This is pushback on if you want to get up in the morning and tell me what day it is. I woke up and then you're like, hey, what? It's this day. And I'm like, it is what? No, it's this day.
It's Tuesday.
And I'm like, I don't even know about today. I'm just waking up today. You didn't do today, bro. You didn't do today. And I'm like, but today.
You didn't do National McRib Day?
It's just that. It's just today, bro. I don't understand. No. It's Donut Day, bitch. And I'm like, then have a donut. Well, then you're not going to celebrate Donut Day, Debo? I like donuts. Then you should go get it
a week ago.
Okay. So I'm getting a little over it, duder. Yeah. Just, I'm raised from holidays. I like to party, okay? There's nothing wrong with a good time, okay? I don't want to hold back and say I don't want to have a good time. But I also don't want to have to celebrate everything you want me to celebrate. I don't want to have to celebrate every time you want.
President Macron and I will discuss how our
Oh, who was that? Secretary? What were they going to do? What were they going to discuss? They were going to discuss.
President Marcone,
Oh,
apparently.
there you go. All right. We can get the president in here to find out. So, on holidays, my man, I've decided to go on the attack. I've decided to go ahead and take down a holiday. We're going to be a kumite by the end of the day. So I hope you bring your holiday that you want to take down. I got mine. It's all locked up in the back. I got it. It's right here. I'm taking it to the kumite. It's already ready to go. All right. So I hope in the meantime, you guys pick your holiday if you want to take one to the kumite. But my question is, what is a holiday? What is these things defined by? How can we put it in a box? Can we agree that this is a holiday, or can we agree that it is not a holiday? And can we do that by its definition? If we define it, I think we can. So let me just start out by this. I talked to G. I said, G, what's a good thing about a holiday? He's like, pay. You get paid extra. You have a holiday, you get holiday pay. And I think,
or you get the time off.
Or you get the time off. And that's a good thing about a holiday. But all holidays don't necessarily have that in their makeup,
I mean, so we're setting aside like the everyday stuff, the National Donut Day, the National Wear Jeans Today Day, all of that. That we're just right off the bat, that's not a holiday. That's a day, but it's not a holiday.
Unless someone gives you a damn card. Okay? Unless someone dresses up in sprinkles, bitch. Okay? And you're at work and you're the only one with no sprinkles. You got donuts on your desk. Everybody handed out donuts. Everybody went to Krispy Kremes that morning except for you. You don't know it's National Donut Day, bro? Get with the program. And that's what I'm trying to say, bro. There's no program to get with when you got 5 million holidays. Okay? What's today? Holiday Day. What?
Today is actually Nevada Day here. And we celebrated on, I think, Saturday because they didn't want to do it the day after Halloween. So today, November 1st, is Nevada Day, but we recognized it on October 30th because it was too close to another holiday. So they had to move it.
I did a little bit of the research per days. And if you're talking about today, Duder, you're close. You're close on what you think today is, but you're a little off on what you think today is. Today is Arthur's Day.
I don't know anybody named Arthur.
Well, then it's his day. It's
Shout out Arthur.
Shout out. It's National Bush Day. Did you know that? It was National Bush Day today. It is also
like the Bush family or like the plant.
You know what? It's your boy. It's actually your dyslexic boy. It's National Brush Day. No problem. I got to put that one in there.
Like a paintbrush or like the plant.
We're gonna brush the hair. National Calzone Day. Today.
All of these are today.
This is today. We're just talking about today. I'm just talking about motherfucking today. Just today. Yesterday was Halloween. Don't worry about that. Also today is Job Action Day.
All right.
Not sure what we're going to do.
I don't know what to do with that.
There you go. I like this one. I'm excited about it. World Vegan Day is today.
Mm-hmm. That goes well with Meatless Monday.
Right. I'm not mad about that one. Day of the Dead is also today. We don't want
Day de los Muertos.
Okay, don't forget about that. All Saints Day is today. All Saints Day is today. And last but definitely not least, we want to leave out Movember. Okay? Don't forget about Movember. Starts today.
November is a whole
starts today. Starts today. Has to start on the day, bro. It ends in a Y, starts with a D, and some hay in the beginning, in the middle. But anyways, yeah, it's that's just today. Now I didn't get you an All Saints card. And we don't know Arthur. And since I said Bush instead of Brush, we're gonna let that one go. But I will get you a calzone, and I will. We'll talk about the All Saints Day. We'll definitely get into that. All right. So G, I got to get into what is and what isn't a holiday. And you had talked about holiday pay. Holiday pay is a thing that you get for holidays. What else, would you say almost has to be with a holiday? What has to come in on a holiday? G walked all the way to the back, and then he had to walk all the way back to the mic. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I think you gotta.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's my bad. Here we go. I got it. My bad.
Food is food.
Food makes a holiday. I can dig that.
Makes a holiday, and I don't consider candy food.
Oh, see, I like that because G, like me, is all about the meal for the holiday.
Yes.
It's very important.
And candy, you wouldn't let your kids eat candy for a meal.
Exactly.
No, of course not.
So
but on
not all
the
of it.
31st, I definitely do it. In the holiday idea, guys, to narrow it down, like Dude said, we're not coming after Donut Day. Okay.
How about, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
It has to have a little bit of tradition.
I mean, it depends on how you want
A
to.
reason behind it, like Memorial Day, Veterans Day.
Right, but
There's
what
an
about-
actual thing that you're celebrating.
How about April Fool's Day? What you gonna do about that?
No.
What you gonna do about that? Because I guarantee you, it's got more publicity, people out there celebrating it than the ones you just mentioned.
I don't.
I'm not saying,
but definitely more than Donut Day.
yeah.
No, I celebrate Donut Day.
See, and it's okay. All right.
Food, because food.
Food.
Damn it,
Yeah.
you guys. I mean, really.
I told you what my requirement is for a holiday.
Yeah, food. And candy's not.
And
so.
since today's Calzone Day, okay,
That's
there you
it.
go.
It fits the category. It fit the criteria.
See?
I think we need to separate, but to have the conversation you want to have, I think we need to separate the traditional holidays from the alt holidays.
I'm not distinguishing, dude, or I'm coming on the attack on holidays. If you show up
You're
at my
going for 'em
house
all.
with a plate, we talking about the same thing you talking about, okay? We talking about parties. We talking about good times. We're talking about celebrations, okay? We're talking about Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter. Matter of fact, I want to know one thing. How come the United States has the cap on all of the summer holidays? How come the United States of America just said, we got it. We got 4th of July, Veterans Day, Memorial Day. We got it all right here in the summer. Don't plan shit. Wear the American flag. That's just it. That's what you're going to do during summer.
Because the other side of the world is celebrating winter.
Shit to do. Independence Day. We got a holiday right there. You celebrate Independence Day. Which independence? Independence of Texas? Because there's an Independence of Texas Day. I don't know if you know that.
Well, Texas is a strange place.
Nobody
I don't
counts
really
Texas.
consider Texas as anything.
Hey. You talking
And I
about
was raised there.
holidays, man. Holiday. All right. So in all this in the holidays, as you can tell, they're a bit much. You know, there's a lot of things that decide a holiday. Tradition is where Dude was trying to take it from. And Dude, I mean, off the top of your head, you don't have to give your one, but what holidays would you think about just taking down? If you wanted to just say the word holiday, and like you said, we weren't going to discuss the little guys, the I named a star holiday, or, those kind of things. If you weren't going to discuss those, and you were going to discuss the big ones, we call them the big 15, all right? There's the big holidays, the ones that you spend money on, the big guys. They qualify. You know why they qualify? Because if you look them up, it's a national holiday. It's recognized by the Holiday Association of Holidays, whatever that is. And sometimes states will give you the day off and bosses will give you extra pay. There's no box. You can't categorize it because, Christmas Eve doesn't count. Sorry.
Did you pick 15?
I get paid.
As a
I get
random
paid.
number?
I get paid on
Christmas Eve. And you know what? We were talking Eves the other day, G, and it's one of the few that you get paid for. How about New Year's Eve?
I do not get paid.
That's
on
right.
New Year's.
That's right. No Eve holiday pay for New Year's Eve, which would be
And there's no food.
exactly.
On Christmas Eve, there's food.
My point.
There's a whole dinner.
My point here, gentlemen, is there's no categorization that makes any sense across the board. Whether you're religious, whether it's April Fool's Day, whether you want to get somebody a damn card, or you just want something to eat like a donut, it's a holiday. Now, whether you're getting paid or not is whether we define it as a holiday, okay?
So did you pick the 15 as a random number, or is this your research and there's 15 that we get paid for or that you consider a national holiday? I just want to know the number specifically.
I can only count
Random.
6.
Pure random. But I'm assuming
Okay.
I'm assuming it's around 15. It could be 12.
I think that's a good. That's
about a round
why I
number?
didn't know if it was real or not.
There you go. You're welcome.
All right, I have one for you.
Okay.
It's not my number one,
Okay.
but definitely I think it deserves to get kicked off.
Now I just want to be.
It's going to be controversial.
That's fine. I don't mind. I just want to be clear. When we take this day as being a day or not a day, I'm just going to give you the heads up. You get the day off if we're going to consider it a holiday. Okay. If we're going to consider
Well,
this,
I'm for considering every day.
well,
a
easy.
National Lasagna Day or calzone, whatever it is today. Calzone Day.
Let's just say by the end of this season or the end of this series, there's only going to be however many we decide is going to be left on the board. And there's going to be fewer than there is today. Because, damn it, I don't want to I want to celebrate, but I would rather have a little more, what's the word, direction in my celebration.
What day are you kicking off, dude?
My day to kick off?
Well, I believe he said dude.
Yes, I did say
I
dude.
apologize. Go ahead.
But first of all, I just let the record show if this is involving days off, I kick nothing off. But for the purposes of this conversation, the first one that I am bringing to the rejection table is Independence Day, the 4th of July.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know.
I told you it was going to be controversial.
Man, people are pissed at you.
I don't have any controversy with that one.
No? I mean, I had a problem 5 years ago celebrating the 4th of July. I'm trying to remember how many years ago, 5 or 6. Right there. You know the year. Trump was.
Yeah.
And that was my first
4th of July 2016 wasn't a good one for you?
Yeah, no.
It was my first.
2017, I guess.
It was my first 4th of July party at my house. I had never thrown a 4th of July party. And it was my first one, right?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
What a year to do that.
Bad.
America.
I walked over
America.
I walked over to my neighbor, and you don't know who someone voted for, but you just talk to people. You just
see the tiki torches.
Yeah. And he's like, "So what's going on?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're having 4th of July," but I'm like, "But it just doesn't feel right." It's just
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna have a celebration, and this, I gotta be honest with you, that's what pissed me off in the beginning, and where this really stems from. Because I remember putting flags out, going, "What the fuck?" Like, I was putting decorations out, going, "What the fuck? I don't feel this."
Yeah, I'm not patriotic on that day. Yeah.
And
well, here's my problem with the 4th of July.
Okay.
And both of you are getting really close to it without actually hitting the nail on the head, is that I think a lot, and especially since the 2016 election,
right?
But even before then, I think a lot of people in this country confuse nationalism with patriotism.
Absolutely.
Right? Patriotism, you can be proud of your country, you can be happy with where you're from,
right?
But nationalism, my country is better than everyone else,
right?
My country or nobody. We're right, you're wrong, all of that. And I think
big foam
4th
finger
of July, big foam finger, we're number one. On the other hand, you suck. It's not just one.
Yeah. Well, I've always had a problem with it because whose Independence Day is it?
Well, exactly.
Mine.
I mean, you want to get into Juneteenth and the rest of it,
right? It ain't mine.
But it's.
I always post the Frederick Douglass speech. Is like, what has the 4th of July done for the Negro?
Yeah, exactly.
And like, why would we celebrate your 4th of July? Because we're not independent.
Exactly, 100%. And how do you have a country with the highest population of homeless or disenfranchised people and you call yourself the richest country in the world?
Exactly.
How do you have a country with the most people in prison and you call yourself the freest country in the world?
These
are nationalistic ideas disguised as patriotism.
Right.
Yep.
And the 4th of July is like the pinnacle, the center circle
orgasm.
and the Venn diagram of where all of that meets.
Yep.
So it's out for me.
So 4th of July,
for that reason, Sharks. That's a no for me.
4th of July is an official holiday. You get holiday pay. It is on the books. Okay, it's the holidays are listed official, unofficial, which just means
technically you get a meal.
Yeah,
there's a lot of hot dogs, hamburgers, American style food, apple pie.
All right. Independence
which was
Day.
stolen.
That's why I only have Dutch apple pie on.
I mean, again, stolen food. Appropriated by white folks. Go ahead.
It makes me wonder, dude.
I mean, real quick though. The apple pie is the FUBU of appropriation.
It is.
It's stolen from white people for white people.
Yeah. It's just a hot dog is a Frankfurter.
It's for us, by us, bro.
Hamburger, it's in the title. It's from Hamburg.
I'm just saying it's for us, by us. We stole it, but we stole it from white people, fair and square.
Oh my goodness. There's so many things wrong with 4th of July.
Dude, G, what would you kick off the
Valentine's Day? I don't even think about it.
That was easy.
Damn, didn't even just come with the quickness.
I don't have to think about it. Valentine's Day. It's always been a problem for me.
What's the Bitch keeps coming around.
Like, dude,
what's your problem with Valentine's Day? What's your issue? What's your problem?
everybody feels that day will make up for the whole year of messing up.
Redemption Day. Yeah.
It's going to make up for the whole year of you messing up.
Yeah.
No, you need, I am a firm believer of the whole Valentine's Day is every day. If you in love, you with the one you love, it's every day. You don't need that one day. The one day that you celebrate is your anniversary.
That's right.
That's your special day.
That's your special day. You got a special day that day.
So you don't need Valentine's Day. That's just me.
Which brings it to, anniversary over religious contribution versus starting something new. Just we started something new, a country, a state. We're gonna celebrate all those days, all the reasons for holidays. A tailgate is a holiday if it's the thing you do every year with the same people. Is on that on the same day? It happens to be
an anniversary.
Like an anniversary, yeah. What about Super Bowl? How about Super Bowl? Is that a holiday? Is that a holiday, dude?
We went over that one.
Donut Day is a holiday, then the Super Bowl is a holiday.
Super Bowl is the unofficial official holiday in America.
They should replace the 4th of July with the Super Bowl.
I mean, you're close enough as it is. You got the same. You got a pretty big party going on already.
The teams don't matter. No. It's all about the food.
Doesn't matter if you watch football all year.
Yeah, right. Doesn't matter if you watch football. It's all about the food,
bringing people together.
It's the desserts,
there's fireworks.
Usually.
Yeah.
So
someone's got some leftover from the 4th.
Yeah.
They shoot them off at the stadium. They do the flyby.
Yeah, everybody gets that. They get the appropriated food, the hot dogs, the hamburgers.
Do we put pie. Would you put the Super Bowl on the shelf of the consideration holidays? Because I can tell you right now, it is not. It is not a holiday, and it's written in black and white. This is not a holiday, like straight out.
It's the number one contender.
It's a holiday.
Okay.
It's a holiday.
Number one contender. I hate to make
everybody takes that day off, regardless of if they like football or not. People plan.
Or you take the next day off because
because they're drunk from the Super Bowl. People plan. People buy jerseys. It's better than Halloween because for adults, they pick a team that they've never followed before in their life.
All right. Well, let's piss a lot of people off. How about Christmas? Can we get rid of Christmas? Can we take that off? Can we take that off the list, Duder? Can we? I mean, because you seem to be so religious. You're always about talking about Jesus and all the times, talking about his birth and all that shit. So should we keep Jesus for you, or we can let Jesus' day go, even with the Eve? You got to pick one or two or both, because it's got two for one day, and it's a lot of people used to call it a mass, like people would go to mass, and it was for Christ, and it was a Christ mass for a long time, and now it's Christmas, and now it's Give Me Something Day, and all those things. But what do you say? Do we keep it, or we let it go?
I'll be normally I like to keep it 90 on this show. I'm going to keep it 100 right now and say that I don't honestly know if Christmas is a celebration of Jesus's birth or death or how it involves him. I just know that it involves him. So for that reason, Sharks, that's a no for me, dog. I'm out on Christmas. It's not part of my religion. I don't enjoy being forced to buy people gifts. The only reason I like Christmas is because I get paid and I get food.
Okay. Hey, all right. Okay. I feel like
I can get paid and get food anyway. So Christmas is out.
I feel like
I don't like Christmas because it's a corporate holiday made up. Every religion has researched it. Even Islam has researched it and said, y'all know Jesus was not born in December.
So there you go. I didn't even know that's what it was. I knew it was something like that.
It's a corporate holiday. The corporate, because it was a downturn from Thanksgiving, and they needed something else to boost sales before the end of the year. because that's usually the start of the first quarter in January.
Does help out with sales a lot when you get all that taken care of right before. But a lot of the reason for the date of Christmas falls upon the Pentecostal gods. I don't know. I say the
Pentecostal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When they were celebrating their holiday, it was at this time of year. And when Constantine turned it over, he was like, same time. And so they just kind of made Christmas the what day was Jesus born? I don't know. Well, then we're going to make it this day. We're just going to celebrate it on this day. And for a long, I was a kid. I was like, Jesus' birthday. And then I was like, what? Oh, celebration for you, Jesus. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know which one it was. But I mean,
he wasn't born because you can't find that star that they say in the sky over that part of Bethlehem at this time of year.
It was a spaceship.
I don't understand any of that. But I do know that a lot of holidays similar to Christmas have taken bits and pieces from history and various religions, and over time you get down to one holiday and you're like, okay, now this is Christmas, even though we took like 8 different things and kind of mashed it all together. And they did that for Halloween, which we already discussed.
And I'm gonna
another show.
I'm gonna hold on Christmas here for just a second, because it's a holiday that when I say it, most people get it. Like, you can say Cinco de Mayo, but not everybody kind of clicks into what you're talking about. You can say, Halloween, you get more people on board. You get a lot more people, but still a lot of people really push back quick, and just no. But when you come to Christmas, it also has one of my least favorite things about holidays wrapped up in it: guilt. Holidays, I mean, when you feel them, tend to run a little guilt with them for the uncelebrated, right? For those who may say, I want to do Kwanzaa instead of Christmas, and then you get guilt. You take it away from Christmas, boy. All right, okay. I just, if you say you want to do what's the Jewish holiday?
Hanukkah.
Thank you. If you want to do Hanukkah, then you get a little guilt. If maybe you were raised Catholic, would you've traded over to a different religion now? We're going to celebrate our religious holiday. Why would you take away from that? And then people do other holiday parties on
Ramadan.
There you go. And then you get there and everybody wants to say Merry Christmas, or they want to say Happy Kwanzaa, or they want to say Happy Ram, and everybody says, stop it. Just say holiday. Just don't you tell me what
Happy holidays.
Don't you tell me what my day is. This is my day.
This is why we came to Happy Holidays versus Happy Christmas.
Exactly. Exactly. Because you can't acknowledge my happiness specifically. You need to define it by saying it is my holiday. It's okay, but we just have to not offend other people if you want to talk about what you want to talk about.
I get that way with Easter, because Easter supposed to be, he rolls up on Palm Sunday, but Easter is a pagan holiday,
right?
So it's celebration of the transition from spring to summer. It's a pagan holiday.
Yes, absolutely.
And it has nothing to do with Jesus. I mean, what's the rabbit and the eggs? Rabbits don't lay eggs.
But they hid it. But they hid it in the cave. And see, when the egg erupted from the cave after 40 days, it's what
Well, the egg is the sign of the new birth.
I couldn't tell you.
Fertility.
Thank you.
Right. It's all about fertility because you're changing. Yeah. That's how Easter came about.
That's my point. Like, dude just said it a second ago. He said that we start someplace and we end up somewhere else. And that's time and history and people's perception and saying that COVID isn't real. Things like that tend to put you into a different perspective of where we started from. I'm
about to blow dude's mind here with this one.
Okay.
Because this holiday, which isn't a holiday, is interesting. Because
is he going to pick my number one right now?
It's Irish.
That's got to go.
We already spoke on how the Irish was treated. In this country,
it's rough, man. It's rough for them.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Green Beer Day.
Who in this country celebrates St. Patrick's Day harder than white folks.
Nobody.
The ones who don't like the Irish in the first dang place.
That's okay. I do my fair share of Cinco de Mayo. That's just.
I love Mexicans.
But that's just me. That's what.
And I love food.
Yeah.
And I told you, food is my number one requirement. Cinco de Mayo is all about tamales and churros and chocolate and burritos.
Cinco de Mayo might be the most confused holiday.
It is.
Because a lot of people think Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day, and it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a celebration of the victory over France at the Battle of Puebla.
In Puebla.
But people are like, oh, fucking Mexican Independence Day. I'm drinking tequila or some shit.
But again, who celebrates that holiday so hard? White folks.
Fullerton. Oh.
And
Fullerton. White people.
The new headquarters of the KKK. And
they moved it to Riverside?
No, they moved it to Anaheim.
Are you shitting me?
It's been in Anaheim. That has not moved. That is
well, before it was in the Valley before.
Yeah.
And then they moved it to Idaho, and then they broke up, so they became AT&T. And now you have a faction in Idaho.
Now we are going to get canceled.
You have a faction in California, and then you have the Northern California faction that does not get along with the Southern California faction.
Do they have a holiday? Do they celebrate? Is Columbus
They celebrate
Day?
Adolf Hitler's birthday.
There you go.
Hey, they have a day.
That's the one day that I know that they celebrate. That is.
I don't know why they would want to celebrate the birthday of a Austrian painter, but I mean, do what you're gonna do.
Who was sexually confused. Yeah. So I don't understand it either, and I don't understand how they like him because he was not blonde hair and blue eyed. Yet that was his master race.
I mean, they're not. It's not the most intelligent movie.
The master race.
Well, guys.
All right, are we kicking out holidays? Or
we're kicking them out. That's what
I already kicked out. We kicked out Christmas, Valentine's Day. We kicked out. Are we kicking out Easter?
I think we can let Easter go. Easter. Did we? What was the question about Christmas? Did we keep it or let it go?
I'm letting it go.
I let it go. Christmas can go.
Yeah, it's just one of those because it's not a real holiday.
Duder,
would you wrapped up around a lot of holidays?
What do you got about Christmas, Duder?
I feel after having this conversation, I feel bad for the kids, man.
Yeah.
You're taking away their Halloween candy.
Yeah.
You're taking away their Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're taking away Valentine's Day, which is, when you get to pass that note, yes, no, maybe to the girl you got a crush on. That's gone.
I did that regardless, man.
And then you're ruining it for the adults because you're taking away all the drinking holidays as well.
Yeah.
With St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July.
And Dwayne wants to get rid of football, Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
I mean, what are we gonna? We're just not gonna celebrate. Everybody just on their own. Celebrate.
We're all gonna be depressed.
Shut the fuck up. Have a happy birthday and a Coke and a smile.
All right,
pretty much.
Duder, you said it best. You brought us into the real, right? What the hell are we gonna do, and how are we gonna do it? Are we gonna celebrate Juneteenth?
I mean, the answer is no. If you want to keep it real,
I want to keep it real.
No.
I want to keep it real.
Yeah, only the people in affluent Black neighborhoods can afford to celebrate Juneteenth.
It's difficult when I do it out here because when I use all the ropes, people get the wrong idea. But no, it's So I think Juneteenth.
I don't want your neighbor to kill you.
Thank you, appreciate that.
I mean, how else do you want them to celebrate June? Okay, never mind.
I bring up Juneteenth because to most Americans it's a new holiday.
Right.
It just came out a year ago. I think.
I mean, to be fair,
to the people, according to them.
To be fair to the people who were involved in Juneteenth, it was a new holiday. What do you mean? What do you mean we've been free?
Yeah,
this is news to me.
You realize the Civil War ended months ago, and y'all still on the plantation. You free.
I know that
holiday.
I know I went
to
the
come up with Western Union. This is terrible. This is some BS right here.
I visited Washington D.C. I think 4 years ago, 5 years ago, way before, before him. And
But they celebrated in D.C. a long time.
The one souvenir that I brought home were the papers. I wanted the paper. I wanted it. I wanted to see it. I wanted to have that in my house, and I keep that. That's what I pull out on Juneteenth. I pull out those papers, and I talk to the kids about them. You see what these are? Yeah, these are my papers. You see, we got these papers, and we was cool. But that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna celebrate. That's what I'm gonna do, right? But when somebody comes up to me and says, "How come you didn't bring me a Christmas card?"
Hey, I don't celebrate Christmas.
And someone comes to me and says, "Well, you don't love your wife." Because you didn't,
my wife every day.
Because you didn't get
Ask her.
Yeah. Someone tells me that I need to buy a donut. We're gonna actually keep that one, guys. We're gonna keep the donut day. Donut day is fine.
Keeping donut day. It's got food.
Yeah, we're gonna keep.
I can do a donut.
And I do ask you, Duder, do I have to keep? Because we didn't decide. Do I have to keep Super Bowl? Are we putting that on the? It was on the official.
Have to keep the Super Bowl.
It was on the. No, well, we didn't make it official. You see, it was on the unofficial. Official that we took out.
I'm saying
a lot
we gotta
of
keep the Super Bowl because again, it's a combination of those Halloween things. It's where everybody dresses up in something that they normally wouldn't dress up in. It has food, all the appropriated food from other countries that we bring in, and lots of drinking.
I feel
Gotta
like
have a drinking holiday.
I feel like Super Bowl will make it on the official list by the end of the season for sure. The number one, I'm going to call it the standard. I'm going to leave it out here. Leave it with the standard. New Year's from 6 p.m. Eve till 6 p.m. day. It's 24 hours.
That's all you need for New Year's.
24 hours, right there. That's my New Year's parameters. I want to call that. That's a standard as a holidays. The world stands still for a moment. We all eat. We all drink. It's a good time. So we're going to leave that as a standard, ready to go. And I think everybody else got voted out. Duder, I think it's just about time. Do we have a little time left? Man, we were running out.
Got just a little bit.
All right. I tell you what, I got a couple of It's Lit or What Are You Smoking for you guys. All
right.
That just a couple of the holidays that are out there. They're interesting holidays. And why not take a stab and see if we can get any of them correct or incorrect. So here we go. Is this a day? Here we go. Indian Day.
Are we talking feathers or dot?
Yeah. I'm reading. Listen. My paperwork is reading right here, as you know that I've written it all down. I have the dates and the day. It's lit or what are you smoking? Everybody knows how to play this game.
I'm still trying to
Is it
I'm gonna say
feathers?
Hold on.
What are you smoking?
Hold on. So it's lit or what are you smoking? So if it's lit, then that you think it's an actual holiday written down. If it's what are you smoking, then it is Dwayne made this day up. Okay? So
gotcha. I'm saying what are you smoking?
Okay, so
what are you smoking?
Indian Day.
What are you smoking?
It's lit, ladies and gentlemen. That is Indian Day, also known as Native American Day, but they is listed as Indian Day. October 11th, the second Monday.
Which brings me all the way back to my original point. When you're talking about Chapelle, and you're talking about who has it worse. To my knowledge, there is not a day reference like Juneteenth doesn't reference names for black people that we don't use anymore. Right? Well, we got a whole holiday, not just Thanksgiving, not just Columbus Day, but no, you got Indian Day.
Indian Day.
All right, go on.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to get rid of a couple more holidays? But Indian Day, October 11th, second Monday. That's one there for you. But I will tell you this. I did something nice about Indian Day that's nice is that...
not the name.
Yeah. Well, once they started calling it Native American Day,
there we go.
It caught on a little better. But on top of that, a lot of states choose Native American Day over Columbus Day on their calendar. That's like a total thing.
So that's my question. Is it October 19th?
It is the
October 11th.
It's 11th. The second Monday of October. It's
October 11th. All right.
Yeah,
so second Monday.
There you go.
So it's replacing or competing with Columbus Day.
Yeah.
It's replacing in some states Columbus Day. In South Dakota in 1990, they dropped Columbus Day out of their calendar.
Hey, check that! 1990. That's like 30 years before population.
You guys made it. Look at you. You know,
made it.
You guys made it.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
All right, so that's Native American Day. Shout out to all our Native Americans out there. We know you guys had it worse than the Irish. Then here we go. National Buffet Day. National
Better be.
Buffet
All right,
Day.
I'm gonna say it's lit, but it
I'm
should
saying
not
it's
be.
lit.
It should be smoking.
It should be lit. It's food. It's food, and I love me about. Only reason why I would go to Vegas. Well, I could go visit.
Would you go on that day?
That's
Is
right.
that the day
That's
you
right.
would
But-
go on National?
but-
Now I know when G's gonna come visit.
Yeah, I mean, I love me a buffet. My
All right.
favorite thing in the world. Shoot,
Okay. So it's lit or what are you smoking?
it's lit.
It's lit,
Lit.
and it's lit.
No, I'm saying.
What
yeah,
are you
I'm
saying?
it is
What are you
lit, but it
saying,
should be
bro?
smoking. It is lit, but it should be smoking.
Okay. It is back to it. National Buffet Day, January 2nd of every
Look at
year.
that.
Oh, what a good
National
day for it,
National
too.
Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to visit you guys.
Yeah. Check
January
that
2nd.
You and Sarah Light. I'm
Yep.
going
There
to
you
visit.
go.
There you go. All right, here we go. The National Gluten-Free Day. Is that a day?
That's-
National
I feel like you're doing the
gluten-free
Bob Dylan scary movie thing, and
Day.
it's just they're all lit.
I mean,
no, I'm saying,
so
what
I'm
are you
gonna
smoking
say-
on that one?
I'm gonna say lit. I feel like that is a real holiday that has been anointed in the last decade.
Oh hell no! What are you smoking?
well, I want to make sure that, G, when you go shopping in February, make sure you don't buy gluten on this day, all right? Because it's a national day to not do gluten. National Gluten-Free Day is lit, ladies and gentlemen. That is an
And
absolute
it's in
thing.
February.
Actually, I didn't write the date down, so I could be wrong on that. But
Okay, good.
yeah, National Gluten-Free Day.
Yeah,
Definitely.
no, I'm not, yeah. Since it doesn't have a date, yeah.
Okay, here we go. World Hall Pass Day.
Smoking.
When every husband gets to go and do things.
My wife's been talking to me about a hall pass lately. She says if you want kids, you're gonna have to take a hall pass. I don't know if she's trying to get me laid, or if she wants to get rid of me, or what. But she just keeps talking about it. I'm tempted to press her one time. We'll see what happens. But National Hall Pass Day.
Hall Pass Day.
Wait, what does that? Go back. What does that have to do with you guys having kids? If you want kids, you
should
gotta
have kept up, bro. You should have kept up, bro. It already happened. It already happened. Bro.
Yeah, we're past that now.
Duder's out there confused as hell. Wait, I don't understand. Wait, this don't make no damn sense. Hold on a second. She says what? Yeah, National Hall Pass Day. We'll talk about the day. Duder says, "What are you smoking?" What about you, G?
Smoking.
Wow, I'm gonna have to say lit.
It's lit. It's lit. Okay. It looks like Duder knows my wife, and what are you smoking? Absolutely. No, there's no National Hall Pass Day. There's no day that every wife gives their husband a chance to go and get poon. That just day.
I mean, it could go both ways. Just to be fair,
This
Could
is
be.
true.
the husband giving the wife.
Oh,
the
that's
hall
true.
pass.
Yeah, we always. I only go one direction because it's who I am. So you're right. Absolutely, it's right. Okay, here we go. Day of Silence.
That makes sense.
Day
I don't
of
feel
Silence.
like I've heard about this.
National Day of Silence. I'm gonna say
Nobody
it's
likes
lit.
that joke. Nobody likes that joke. Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm going.
I'm
it's
gonna
lit.
say smoking.
Smoking. What do we have on the? What is the scoreboard? Do you normally on the keep tracks of this thing?
Yeah, not keeping
I
track
have
today.
it
You're on
today.
the honor system.
I'm having an off day.
I
with
think
everything.
G's down by like 2, so let's keep it at that. 0-2.
Possibly.
There you go. This is lit. Actually, this is
Hey, there you go.
Day of Silence, April 9th. So if you're feeling like you're not sure, you got there. All right, here we go. Kobe Bryant Day.
Yeah,
Kobe
that's
Bryant
lit, and
Day, and I'm gonna give you a hint. August 24th.
yeah, I knew the day already.
What
That's
are
how
you
I knew it was lit.
What are you smoking, G?
Yeah.
It's lit, man. You got to go the other way, bro. Kobe Bryant, that's a day, man. We going to go ahead and just Kobe all day.
Why?
All day. Because it's a holiday, son.
Why?
Because it's a holiday.
There's no food. Is the
There's
problem.
no food.
This
There's no pay. There's no food. It's not a holiday.
No one's going to do the Kobe joke? You going to leave it alone? Okay, all right.
That
Go
was
here, move it out. Move it out of here. Okay, all right. Let's move over here.
There you go.
All right, here we go. The 5th of May. Is that a holiday?
Cinco de Mayo, man. That's
I
food.
forgot we talked
See.
about that earlier. Yeah, it was Rob. Yeah. Is he,
Fuego.
yeah, there you go. There it is. 2 more. National Bikini Day.
Yes.
I know it was definitely in the wanted, but is it actually lit, or what are you smoking?
It's
National
lit.
Bikini Day.
It's lit.
Smoking.
Smoking? And it's lit?
Smoking.
That is lit, ladies and gentlemen. That is National Bikini Day, June 5th.
Started out in the 1960s, baby.
Man, the 60s were lit. How
Gentlemen,
about that?
if I'm looking at this looks like we're actually all tied up. So I got two. I actually got two right here. I'm gonna take these two for the. Here we go. First one is National Fried Chicken Day.
It's got food.
Yeah.
National Fried Chicken Day.
I'm going to say lit.
Lit?
I'm gonna say lit.
Okay, we got two lits. We're still tied at National Fried Chicken Day. There you go. It's lit.
All right.
And I knew I did one more, so here goes. National Smoke and Mirrors Day.
Whoa.
National
You're,
Smoke
pulling a
and
fast
Mirrors Day. National Smoke
All
and
right,
Mirrors
just
Day.
so we have a different outcome, I'm going to say lit. If June's
I'm gonna
gonna
say
go
what
smoking.
he's smoking. Yeah.
Ooh, right down to it. All right, well, before I give you the answer to that one, I'm going to go ahead and list off my list, and these are all true. All right? National Guacamole Day, National Buffet Day, National TGI Monday Day, National Bubble Bath Day, National Gluten-Free Day, National Dress Up Your Pet Day, National Nothing Day, which pissed me off, by the way, because National Nothing Day happens to be a Martin Luther King's birthday. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Public, keep going here. National Squirrel Appreciation Day, Darwin Day. We have Pluto Day. That's a day, although they haven't taken it off yet. National Kick Butt Day. This is March 20th. I don't appreciate that one either. It is lit. National Smoke and Mirrors Day right there for you for the tiebreaker to tell you who was going to win that one. National I Am in Control Day, March 30th. Make sure you show up to that one. Otherwise, you're not in control. World Backup Day. If you have any data on your hard drive, March 31st, make sure you take care of that one. World Party Day, April 3rd. I don't know how the fuck the third
April?
Came up with April, the world, but we get it down on that one. International Pillow Fight Day. International Pillow Fight Day, April 3rd. Don't miss that one. It's also World Party Day, so you know they're having a good time. Day of Silence, April 9th. National, this is actually for the show. We actually have to celebrate this next year's National High Five Day on April 15th. Do your taxes, high five. You're all set. You're ready to go. National Exposure Day. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a day. National Harry Potter Day is a real thing. Fifth
Not
of
for long.
He's not even American.
National Dirty Dishes Day. I don't get this shit. I don't know, man. National Talk Like. What is? Oh my God! National Talk Like Yoda Day. This is a real thing. It is.
Oh, my gosh.
National May 21st, guys. Okay, May 21st.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay,
That's right.
May.
Force be with you at May. Yes. National Bikini Day. We talked about that one.
Yes.
National Fried Chicken Day. National. Excuse me. Oh, I'm going to end with that one. I'll come back to that one. Kobe Bryant Day. We talked about Kobe. Get Ready Day. September 15th. Not a bad day. Ask a Stupid Question Day, which is September 28th, which makes offends me because my birthday is September 27th. So a little too close for someone to ask a stupid question the day after my birthday. All right. October 3rd, Mean Girls Day. Don't forget that one. Make sure you guys are all ready to go. October 5th, National Get Funky Day. All right. It's for the nation. On the October 13th, we have No Bra Day, which is one of my favorite days to be out.
I would love that day.
Yeah, we're gonna be out. We're gonna have to do a road show in public on that day. It's gonna be a good day.
Yes.
This one confused me. National Sunday Day,
What?
but it's spelling that screwed me because it's Sunday spelled with the exact
Sunday,
Sunday
ice
day. Yeah. So you got a little. There's a full holiday for you. Look on the Brighter Side Day, December 21st, because you're doing too much shopping. Just gotta help yourself out. Still Need to Do Day is what this one's called. What do you got? I still need to do something. Well, pick a day. Pick a day, bro. Pick a day. You still get something done. And then World Hall Pass Day, we figured out that wasn't a day. I created, instead of a snow day, we just called it a no day. I figured that'd be a good one. And last but not least, you can take this one the way you want. I want to see you guys on August 13th for the National Left-Handers Day, because I know myself.
Wait a minute, that's my birthday. Why do left-handers have to hijack my birthday,
bro? Because they couldn't use their right. All right, so
yours is at least the day after your birthday.
I'm just saying. I know what happens on your birthday with a lot of men with right hands. You know, so
I'm a right-hander.
Well, it's left-handed day, bro. Get with the program. All right, time to switch it up for the left-handers day.
And that, gentlemen, left-handed.
Yeah, there you go. Y'all need to switch it up. That is their holidays. That's the ones that we're going to be celebrating on the Dude and Devo. So if you guys stick with us, those are the days we're going to go ahead and pull out each time.
Especially National No Bra Day.
Ooh, we're going to be there. We're going to take it quick and fast, and we're going to take a quick road to our holiday party that is in function here. I believe it's a just Thanksgiving or something like that. I think it's a Thanksgiving party. So I'm going to send you over to Dude. Don't forget to check us out at the Dude and Debo at gmail.com. Send us a message. Send us anything. Send us a picture of your bra on the day that you don't wear it. So I'm going to send it over to Dude. He's at the Thanksgiving party over there. Dude, what do you got over there? Thanksgiving party?
That's the cranberry. No, not the one from the can. The real cranberry. Yeah. Debo, what's going on? Thanksgiving dinner over here. We got the full spread, everything you could want. Some candied yams with the mini mashed potatoes on top, or marshmallows on top.
Ooh.
We got mashed potatoes next to it. The turkey. Got my own turkey because I don't share. So this is actually a legit, real holiday. So enjoy. But how did you feel about the show today?
Great show today, man. I feel like I got a lot of holidays off my chest. A little less presents, less candy.
You got Bra Day off your chest.
I think we're Bra Day, since it's already an official holiday, we're just going to boost it up a little bit, give it a lift, and make sure we snap that bitch into full force. That's for me in the Bra Day. We're doing that for sure. But I will say this, Duder. I'm excited to get the holidays off. Sit here at this dinner with this turkey and this ham. Ham is fine, I guess. But my question is,
we have ham because we canceled Christmas.
Is that what? Oh, okay. So you brought it here. Why? I was just wondering if you did this on purpose or it was a thing. Why are the people on one side of the table wearing feathers and the other people are just naked? This is just. I mean, I don't know if it's a Twister game afterwards.
I don't understand. Why wouldn't we do that?
That's just Thanksgiving. Feathers and
how do you
nudity.
Celebrate it? That's how we've always done it. I don't get it.
Obviously,
am I not in on the joke, or what's the deal here?
Obviously, you celebrate just Turkey Day.
I don't walk into your house and I'm like, "Why'd you get your kids presents on Christmas?" It's just what we do.
It's just what you do. Well, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a plate, a little extra of this, and I'm gonna go sit out here outside because for some reason I can look down when I'm out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I guess I'll see you next Monday, brother.
All right, good talking to you. I'm gonna roll over here because G made it to the dinner. G, happy to see that you chose the feather option instead of the other one. So we all appreciate that. And how was the show for you? And how's the food? I knew you'd be here because there was food.
Well, I liked the show. I really wish I could have recorded the show.
Well, it'll be on
some
Spotify.
Issues. I got
and
some
all
issues.
Your streaming platforms, so you can get it that way.
Yes, and we will talk about this later.
All right.
I wanted to be on the other side of the table, though.
Well, I know you did, but you got to wait for National Bra Day.
No, I like that. I like the big lady sitting right there.
I hope you're talking about the ham. And I'm gonna while you go over there and get yourself a slice of that, I'm gonna get us on out of here. And remember the Dude and Debo show on Spotify, on all your streaming platforms, on YouTube. You can reach us on Gmail, the Dude and Debo at Gmail. Especially if you're a Native American trans person, I would love to hear from you. Give me a shout out. And that's it. I think we're out of here. Debo, cue the music.